Hi there, and welcome to Job Search Strategies. My name is Sasha Thompson, and I'm a co-op and internship advisor here at the Career Center. I work at North Campus in Shawinigan Hall on the second floor. And today, as mentioned, I'm going to speak to you about job search strategies. The agenda that we're going to cover today includes understanding keywords, job search strategies, where to find opportunities, and how to research the labor market. So the first step in a job search is to understand keywords. You want to use keywords to help guide your job search. So you want to start with skills. You want to think about the skills that you have developed and that are connected to the job that you're going to be applying for and the skills that you're going to use in the job or career that you'd like to apply for. In this example, what's been listed here is Python and communication skills, and this may be related to a data analyst position. So job title is also really important. Understanding what job titles the job you're looking for or the jobs you would like to apply for fall under. Another thing to consider when searching is industry terms or jargon. So IoT or any acronyms, which will help narrow your search or guide your search, as well as descriptors, co-op, internship, full-time, part-time, remote, which will then further focus your job search. So I'm going to talk about a few of these things in the next slides. So how do I know which keywords to search? So in order to understand this, you want to conduct some research. You want to look up job descriptions related to your career and review the skills requested and language used. When you're reading the job descriptions, you're going to notice skills that are highlighted, skills that are common, and also common language. And these things are things you may want to incorporate into your job search. When you're looking up the job descriptions as well, you will see that they may include different job titles. And you can record those job titles and also use those job titles in your search. You want to be flexible and experiment with different combinations to see what results are generated. So you want to try different search techniques. Some of these search techniques include using and, or not. So and or would encompass a couple of parameters or words that you would like included, and not would exclude certain words or exclude a search that would come across a certain word. So then an example of this is network security and internship. So when you type this in, you're going to hopefully come across and secure network security and internship positions or postings. Some other job search strategies to keep in mind are where to look for jobs. So one way or one place to look for a job is to check online job boards regularly. There may be online job boards at community centers that you belong to, potentially through the library, maybe even through employment resource centers in your area. Ontario Tech also has a job search board or a job board, which I will speak about in a little bit. You want to visit company websites directly, and most company websites will have a careers tab, and they will list current career or job opportunities. You can sign up for job alerts. This is something you can also do on through Ontario Tech on the Student Life portal. And for co-op and internships, you want to think about starting early. You want to look for these positions 4 to 6 months before you're planning on completing a co-op or internship. And if you're in a co-op or internship program, when you go on to the Student Life portal and you click on co-op or internship, you will see the jobs, co-ops and internship positions that are specifically related to your degree. And you will have access to those. You want to engage with your network. Your network can be your fellow classmates, can be your family, certainly your friends, and it might also be other professionals that you've made contact with, maybe individuals who you have connected with at job fairs or career fairs or conferences. And so these individuals you want to keep in mind as well. So where should I start looking? So we mentioned job boards, and I mentioned the Ontario Tech Student Life portal. Most of you know about the Student Life portal and how to access it. On the Student Life portal, there is a general job board, and on this job board, there are job listings. You can search specific to your program. You can search by job title. There's a range of different ways you can look for part-time or full-time positions, contract positions, and the positions listed on the general job board include part-time summer positions, part-time throughout the year, and full-time permanent positions, which are useful for when you graduate and when you're an alumni. And as an alumni, you have access to this job board forever, as well as Career Center services. Another great place to look is LinkedIn. So hopefully you have a LinkedIn profile generated, and if not, you can make, again, an appointment with the Career Center and we can help you with that. So not only can you click on Jobs tab on LinkedIn and use the search to research companies and look up jobs, but you can also research and look up companies and follow companies that you might be interested in. And when you look up the company, you can look up or click on people in the company, and you'll be able to see their titles, what types of positions they are working in. And you can connect with these individuals if they are working in a position within the career or field that you're looking to securing employment in. And you can connect with them and ask if they have some time to meet to talk about their position. You can also follow, or should follow, Ontario Tech's LinkedIn page and click on alumni and search up or enter your program of study, which will then bring up students, but also alumni of your program, and you can see what positions and companies they're working for. And then if the company interests you, you can click on the company and you can see what and if any positions are available with that company. It's a great resource to network and to search for positions that aren't even advertised. You can join industry-related groups as well and connect with other professionals in your field. Okay, so where should you start looking? So aside from LinkedIn, you can also start looking at, or continued, you can also start looking on the Job Bank. That's the Government of Canada website. It's a great place to search up job titles. You can search per region, so province and city. And so if you live in the GTA, you would select Toronto, and that would search for all sorts of different jobs within Toronto. You can also search on Magnet, and that's for students and recent graduates. Jobs First Durham is a local, Durham Workforce Authority, a local source within the Durham region, which is where Ontario Tech falls. Indeed, of course, is another great resource that you can utilize to search for jobs, as well as ON, Public Service Careers, and as mentioned, company websites specifically, as they list opportunities and careers. So the next thing that is really important during the job search is to research the labor market and understand how many jobs are available and where the jobs are available. The labor market is the supply of workers and the demand for labor. Everyone plays a role in the job market, and the job market helps us to determine the market value of jobs. It helps us to understand salaries, the quantity of workers needed, career pathways, training opportunities, and organizational positions. When you are looking at the labor market, what you can expect is that it will be diverse and frequently changing. There's many things that affect the labor market. Global issues and events such as natural or environmental disasters such as flooding, hurricanes. COVID-19 is an example of something that has affected the labor market, has allowed and opened up many more positions available to work from home as that transition was made during that time. New technology such as AI can really change the demand in terms of the labor market. There can be, as a result of AI, there's been a demand for new jobs and skills. Same with factories and industry switching over to automation, which is also a form of AI. There's a huge demand to service and keep these automated systems running. Political changes can affect the labor market, population characteristics, location of work. So, if and where you live. So if you are living in a rural area, there's going to be probably less positions available as compared to a very populated area. So you may have to commute to secure employment. And economic growth and decline is also something that impacts the labor market. So what resources can you use? So the Job Bank Government of Canada website is an excellent resource that can be used to look up information on careers. So when you go to the Job Bank and if you Google Job Bank, it will come up. You select it, and I believe it's Explore Careers or Career Exploration. And then you would type in the career and job title and the location, Toronto, and it will provide you with a bunch of information on wages, number of positions. It'll bring up a bunch of job postings, the labor market prediction. So whether this position looks to be limited in terms of jobs, fair or good into the future, and it'll provide some information on that, as well as common skills that you need and education that you need for the position. So it is a great, very useful website. Statistics Canada is another website that you can utilize as they collect information on different jobs and demographics. Durham Workforce Authority is again a local resource. Durham region which is where Ontario Tech resides. LinkedIn, of course, gives all sorts of information on positions and companies. Payscale.com, Glassdoor.com, and really just simply by paying attention to current events. All of these tactics and strategies will help really give you a good understanding of the labor market. So that is the end of the Job Search Strategies presentation today. I thank you for joining. If there's anything that you would like further help with and on any of these topics, or even your resume and cover letter to get it to a point that it needs to be or polished so that you can start your job search, please make an appointment with one of the employment advisors through the Student Life portal. Okay, thank you and have a great day.